Good morning, dear hearts. We're in lesson 232. Be in my mind, my Father, through the day. Now, it's not that we're asking God to not wander off. We're really stating to ourselves, be in my mind, my Father, don't let me wander off. God doesn't leave us. We depart from Him sometimes, always to come back. But there are moments when we have wandered and thought that there was something else, another will, perhaps. Okay, sound familiar? But today we're asking, it's a request to please stay with me. Don't let me change my mind about you or about myself, thinking that I am something that I am not. Be in my mind, my Father, when I wake, and shine on me throughout the day today. Let every minute be a time in which I dwell with you, and let me not forget my hourly thanksgiving that you have remained with me and always will be there to hear my call to you and answer me. This is of gratitude. Let me be very grateful that when I have my hourly practicing of my lesson, that you're still there with me. This goes easily, I think, into a relevant thought of what is salvation in paragraph 4. It says, let us come daily to this holy place and spend a while together. Here we share our final dream. It's a dream in which there is no sorrow, for it holds a hint of all the glory given us by God. So I'm very grateful. I'm thankful in those hourly remembrances that God is with me and has not wandered off from me, and I have not wandered off from Him. God is constant. We also have learned early in the part 1 of the workbook that, God is in my mind, and I'm very holy. And my mind is part of God's. I'm very holy. And God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. And maybe perhaps more importantly, that God is the mind with which I think. So if I am not thinking with the mind of God, from a Course perspective, I'm not really thinking at all. It's thought, real thought is only going to happen when my mind is in alignment with God's. So let my mind be still and let my mind stay in alignment with God's, that I may truly think. And then it says, as evening comes, let all my thoughts be still of you and of your love, and let me sleep sure of my safety, certain of your care, and happily aware I am your son. We've spoken before about, we are as close to God as the next breath or the next heartbeat. And the Course has told us within the text, it speaks of that, we are safe within the heart of God. This is where we go when we sleep. For us to be sure of safety and certain of God's care, let us take our rest within the heart of God and be happily aware that indeed we are His children. The lesson, that was the prayer portion of the lesson. This second portion says, this is as every day should be. Today practice the end of fear. I love that. Practice the end of fear. We are practicing our lessons, but as we practice our lessons, we're also truly practicing to be free of fear. The end of fear. When I realize that salvation is waiting for me to acknowledge it, it's already here. Salvation is going to be the end of fear, as it told us in the relevant thought that, all of our fears simply will go away because salvation is undoing in the sense it does nothing, failing to support the world of dreams and malice. It fails to support the dreams of fear, the world of fear. Salvation does not hold that up. Salvation lets it go and let it fall down to go back into the dust of all that it was to begin with. It was never real. So today, practice the end of fear. Have faith in him who is your Father. Trust all things to him. Let him reveal all things to you. And be you undismayed, because you are his son. Be undismayed. Be joyful. Be happy. You are God's son. You are God's child. So let us all go into this space of trust in God and have faith, and then let all things that God would have us know and experience be revealed to us. And we will definitely go into that space of being joyful and happy because we are God's children. One thing I just want to add, because I heard it briefly on the news today, couldn't even tell you what the story was about, but what came up on the screen was someone said, and it was being quoted, "You cannot trust what you cannot see." Well, I disagree with that, because all that I can truly trust is I trust in God, and I cannot see God with my physical eyes, but that is where all of my trust truly lies. And it says, trust all things to him. Not that we can see them, but because we have faith that he is here for us and will reveal everything that we need to know as we need to know it. And as we can accept it, God will give us everything. That's it for today. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. Please be here tomorrow. Namaste.